Bayan sa darating pong February 27 ay gaganapin po ang annual EducationUSA Fair at para pag-usapan po yan, kasama po natin ngayong umaga si Ms. Christine Fowler, Cultural Affairs Assistant mula po sa US Embassy Manila, Senior Advisor for EducationUSA. Good morning!
Good morning! Magandang umaga!
Magandang umaga! Alright, Christine, tell us more about EducationUSA and how will this benefit our Filipino countrymen?
Okay, I would love to. So EducationUSA is funded by the State Department, by the U.S. government, and our main goal is just to help more Filipinos who are interested study in the United States. So the benefit really is just to expand your opportunities, and for those who are interested in studying abroad, getting a world-class education, we're here to facilitate the process.
Okay.
And to help make it a little bit smoother, as we know that applying to U.S. universities is a little bit different than applying to Filipino universities.
Okay, so it is important to research about your preferred university, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many universities will be, information about universities will be there at the education fair?
Yeah, so we have about 25 U.S. university representatives that are coming in for the fair this Thursday at the podium. And they'll be there to answer questions, to share what kind of scholarships are available.
Okay.
And it's a great chance just to interact with admissions representatives and see what kind of options are available. And as I was telling you, there are almost 5,000 universities in the U.S., so the options are kind of limitless.
Yeah.
So this is a good chance to get a feel for about 25 and see what kind of opportunities are available.
Okay. Some would ask, is it expensive to study abroad, like particularly in the U.S., Christine?
Yes, and it is definitely obviously going to be more expensive than studying in the Philippines, but worth it, and I would say doable. For those who want to do it, there's a way to make it happen.
Okay.
There's funding opportunities, and EducationUSA is also here to help people find that kind of funding. You can get scholarships, you can take loans. One thing that a lot of people are not aware of is that after you finish a degree, you have the option to stay in the U.S. for an extra year to work on a U.S. salary, which might help mitigate the costs as well. In fact, this past year there was a 26% increase in the number of Filipinos taking advantage of this OPT, or optional practical training.
Okay. Yeah. All right. For those who wish to study abroad, what would be your recommendation to for a student to say that this is the particular university that fits me? Because with 5,000 options out there, it's hard to choose which university is fit for you.
Yeah, that is tricky, and we kind of have 5 steps that we help people with, and the first one is to choose the best fit university. So you want to consider factors like location. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be somewhere that's more like the Philippines and tropical, or do you want to be somewhere cold and have snow? And then you want to consider cost, because there's a real range of cost as well. There are community colleges, which are also a little known path, where you can study for a lot less money for a couple years. And if you get like a 3.0 GPA, you can have a guaranteed transfer to, say, a Stanford or an NYU. So there's different paths. So those factors to consider would be, what degree do you want? Which programs are the best? It might not be a school that you've heard of, like Harvard or Yale, but there's so many programs out there that might be the best fit for you, that might be tailored to what your goals are and what career you want to have.
Okay, so short-term degrees also available there?
Yes, yes. You can get everything from a year certificate to an associate's degree for 2 years, bachelor's, master's, doctorate.
All right, for scholarships and financial aid, how can Filipinos avail of that? What are the steps that they have in order to get financial assistance?
I would say research.
Okay.
And like I said, with all of these steps, use our office, EducationUSA. We're a free service, and we're here to help. So research scholarship options, research housing costs, where the best places to live.
Even housing costs.
Yeah, you want to consider all those factors, but then looking into scholarships, looking into programs such as Fulbright, looking into merit-based scholarships, which are for high academic achievers, need-based, based on your need. And we have a whole slew of websites we can point people to and help people find.
Okay, just get the information that you need in order for your dream to study abroad will be fulfilled. All right, so at the podium, but you also have a fair in Cebu, is that right?
Yes,
when will that be?
We'll be flying to Cebu the next day. So the podium this Thursday from 1:30 to 4:30, and on Friday in Cebu at the Radisson Blu from 1 to 4.
Okay, if we go there, do we need to bring right away our requirements in order to submit it to the representatives or not yet?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's free, it's open, and you can just come and find out more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us more about the success stories of Filipinos who are able to study abroad. How are they now?
Yeah, this year alone, there are about 3,300 Filipinos studying in the U.S. And it's so heartening to see the success stories.
Okay.
There have been people who've gotten full funding, universities even offering to fly them, cover their airfare. Last year, I think, in our Education USA batch, there were about 80 people in the pre-departure orientation who received about 37 million pesos in funding.
Wow.
But there are other organizations, such as Cause Philippines, that helps Filipinos study in the U.S. And I think that they reported that over $4.2 million had been received in funding to
Wow.
supplement the cost of studying in the United States.
Okay. Christine, why is it important for students to study abroad? I mean, to get additional, learning, not within your country.
That is a great question. I myself studied abroad. I think it just really expands your horizons and it changes who you are as a person. And as far as the U.S. is concerned, I think the latest poll I saw, 7 of the top 10 universities in the world are in the U.S., 40 of the top 100. So you really can't get a better education.
And it's also difficult and very challenging to pass the examination or the entrance of those universities.
Depends.
Okay.
Everything depends, right? In fact, there are a lot of universities who are deciding, we're going to be open admission. You actually don't need a standardized test. So there's options that way as well, where you don't need to take a standardized test. Now, if you want to get into a top-ranked school, yes, you're going to need to pass some standardized tests.
So it's important to research, prepare very well. Like how many? Like 8 months, 9 months before you want to be admitted, no?
I would be thinking about it. If you're going to go for undergraduate school, you want to be really planning when you're in grade 11. Yeah, and you think about a year ahead for graduate programs. You want to be
preparation really counts. So please do invite all our viewers to take part in the fair.
Yes, please come to the fair. It's this Thursday at the Podium in Ortiga Center and also on Friday in Cebu. And we'd love to see as many students as possible coming and just seeing what options are available. We're looking forward to it. We even have a World Championships of Performing Arts performance to kick it off.
Okay.
So we're excited. Yeah.
That would be fun. Thank you very much, Christine
Thank you
Fowler.
so much, Diane.
She is the Cultural Affairs Assistant from the U.S. Embassy Manila and Senior Advisor for Education USA. Thanks.